As President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration clocks 2 years, opinions remain divided over his performance, particularly on how his economic reforms have affected everyday Nigerians. In Osun State, while some residents acknowledge the intent behind key federal policies, others argue that the state government has not done enough with increased federal allocations to cushion the impact. Hamid Oyegbadi reports from Osogbo.
Major policies of President Bola Tinubu in the last 2 years were perceived to have subjected Nigerians to hardship. Majority of people believe that the removal of fuel subsidy by the president led to the high cost of living in the country. But others said Tinubu's economic reforms have been aimed at making more resources available to the state governments. In Osun State, there are criticisms that not enough has been done to justify the increased revenue to the state from federal government.
What we are experiencing today is a complete negation of what democratic, dividends should be. You understand? As it is today, there is high cost of living at every sectors of, the Nigerian society.
The most important thing about driving a nation is the economy. And if you see the way it's going, that school of thought is the best school of thought in the world. We are gradually coming out of a developing country to a developed country through right policies and decisions on propelling the economy of this nation.
For us on the street, we understand that the government may be doing much. As a matter of fact, the federal government is giving the state more money. But that more money is not translated to prosperity for the people. And there is need for a policy review of every activities of the past 2 years to align with the yearning and aspiration of the people. We are not asking for too much.
We always ask questions about what the government have been doing in Osun. Because when you look at the resources that has accrued to the state, you will discover that there is nothing to show for it by the state government. For example, now, between 2022 and 2023, when the last administration left, the government got 13 billion naira, and in 2023, between 2023 and 2024, the state government also got another 83 billion naira.
Meanwhile, the Osun State government says the fund received by the administration of Governor Ademola Adeleke as federal allocation are being spent judiciously.
Welfare of workers, salary payment, allowances, empowerment, and so on and so forth is justified. When you look at infrastructure, we are justified. We are doing a lot in infrastructure. We are doing a lot in agriculture. In education, we have just been ranked 7th by NECO. When you take all these things together, you will discover that this administration has performed creditably well without borrowing a kobo. However, when you compare it to the federal government, we are still hoping that the federal government will come into Osun to come and do something. The share of Osun in the federal government allocation, as we have not seen it at all.
The residents express hope that things will improve in the country as Tinubu's administration enters its second half. Hamid Oyegbade, Trust TV News, Osogbo.